Charli D'Amelio has yet to order her own drink from Dunkin Donuts, and here is why. I'm Jana Rosenberg.
I'm Gabi Conti, and this is your 24/7 celebrity news. Yes, that is true. Charli D'Amelio loves Dunkin Donuts coffee so much. The TikTok star has not only shot a bunch of her videos in the coffee and donut shop, she even has her own drink named after her there. And according to her sister Dixie, Charli is even planning on dressing up as a Dunkin Donuts drink for Halloween. The Charli, which is her drink at Dunkin Donuts, is available to be ordered at Dunkin Donuts and officially started to be available to be ordered there as of August 31st. The drink is a cold brew with whole milk and 3 pumps of caramel swirl, but Charli herself is actually shy of ordering this drink named after her, so she has yet to order the Charli.
This completely makes sense. Anyone that we've interviewed here at Hollywire that speaks about the D'Amelio sisters, specifically Charli, says these girls, Charli is just like so sweet.
Aww.
Like she's really humble, like really kind. I could see her, based off of all that, I could see her being like, this is so weird. I'm not going up there and gonna order a drink named after me.
Right. It feels almost very diva-ish to be like, I'll have the Charli. And then if the Dunkin Donuts person doesn't know what the Charli is, to kind of be like, do you know who I am?
Exactly.
So I kind of get it. Like, I feel like it's coming from a place that, like, she probably still orders the drink, you guys, but she orders it. She's like, hi, yeah, can I just have a cold brew with some whole milk and 3 pumps of caramel swirl, please? And I don't know if any Dunkin Donuts employee is like, you're Charli D'Amelio, the Charli.
The Charli.
Unless there's like a giant poster of her in the store.
There might be.
These
days.
There might be. I haven't been to a Dunkin Donuts in a second.
Charli opened up about why she's scared to order her own drink since the launch of her new podcast with her sister, Two Chicks, which premiered recently. On the show, Charli confessed that she's actually nervous to order her own Dunkin drink by its actual name. As she told Dixie on their podcast, I haven't ordered it as the Charli because I get nervous. I feel like they're going to make fun of me and I'm going to be really butthurt. But seeing everyone else order it is really cool, Charli said on this episode, which I've yet to listen to, but I will.
Yeah, it's a great podcast. I love how this is such a highly anticipated podcast.
I know, right?
I'm so happy it's finally out. And I think it's just cool too because I feel like that Dixie and Charli, like, we get their honest answers from them when they're interviewing each other.
Yeah.
Because there's like they can't like BS with each other. So I think that's really cool with this. And I'm sure Charli is getting a lot of tags on social media, people ordering her drink.
Oh my gosh.
So that's probably why she's like so excited about it, but she still hasn't ordered it. She still hasn't. Well, it sounds like we'll have to listen to more episodes of Charli and Dixie's Two Chicks to learn what is really going on in these famous TikTok stars' minds. Charli broke down on the very first episodes what fans can expect from this podcast by saying, quote, we would like to interact with everyone listening and we are going to be answering some of your questions, maybe even talking directly to people listening right now, Charli said. I feel like that's
so cool.
Yeah, and that feels to be like a trend with like that, talking directly to your fans is such a great way to like get your fan engagement up.
Absolutely.
Because you're talking right to them.
Makes you feel like that relationship is somewhat real too. Because you know, it's so crazy, like back in the day when I was growing up, like Hillary Duff was my ultimate and I wish I had some form of seeing her everyday life. And now we have Instagram. Yeah. And I feel like growing up, like watching people on Snapchat and Instagram and then listening to a podcast where it feels like you're like in it with them, it's so cool, and I'm so happy that that's a thing now.
Well, and that's also why I feel like there used to be a time where if celebrities had something they wanted to say, they would have to go through a publication to get that out. But now, like, celebrities are their own publicists in the sense that they can let the public see and know exactly what they're going through. Yeah. So that is interesting. I mean, you would have died if Hillary Duff and Haley Duff had a podcast together.
I would have died. No,
like,
I would have.
You would have just gone crazy,
over.
You know, but that wasn't a thing back. I mean, there wasn't a thing back then. Podcast, really, no.
It's crazy. So one of the topics Charli and Dixie open up about on their premiere episode should come to no surprise to you fans. The sisters have opened up about this topic a lot. And no, it's not about their love lives, okay? It's about online trolls and how it affects their self-esteem. As Charli said, it's difficult. Sometimes people say things so much that even you know it's not true, but you start to believe it. Sometimes they take it too far, but they think it's okay because they're a troll account, but it's just really hurtful. Like, we do see it. And it doesn't matter what account it's coming from. If someone's saying stuff about you, you're kind of like, there's a real human out there that actually took the time to say that. And it does bother you.
And the troll accounts to me are actually are more scarier because I think if someone like a real person like leaves a nasty comment, you can like kind of see that they're a real person, and like kind of almost feel a little bad for them. Be like, oh, they're clearly dealing with some struggle on their own. That's why they're saying something like this so publicly. But the troll accounts creep me out because I've had this too. And you go and you click on the account, and they're like, there's no posts, no following. It's like, did someone actually just made an account to like send hate your way?
It's crazy.
And if someone would do that, like what else would they do? And it is really chilling. It really is chilling for sure. Well, guys, have you listened to Charli and Dixie's podcast, Two Chicks? And have you ordered Charli's drink at your local Dunkin Donuts? Let us know. I'm Gabi Conti.
I'm Jana Rosenberg, and follow us here at Hollywire for your 24/7 celebrity news.